Hi guys, welcome back to Main Addicts YouTube channel. It is my pleasure to introduce you to an incredible stylist based in Miami. She is an expert with curly hair. Introducing at Blondor.
I'm Blondor and I'm a hairstylist based out of Miami. The best advice I can give them is to be patient. I know a lot of us got that little crazy feeling. They want to cut quarantine bangs and do a whole bunch of colors to their hair. I would say the best thing was having patience and taking the time to give your hair a break, because we want to make sure when you come back to us, your hair is in the natural and healthiest state that you can give it. A lot. But unfortunately, with the new COVID-19 restrictions and all the additional measures that we have to go through, I had to turn a lot of them down. But I'm so fortunate to have a private studio where I can actually take my locals for now. Of course, after the stay-at-home order was done. And now up next, we have Ironel De Leon.
Hey guys, my name is Arinel De Leon. I'm a Main Addicts hairstylist, and I'm going to talk about my outlook on COVID-19. I think that once everything started to shut down was when I started to realize that this was much bigger than just a flu-like virus. No one really knew what it was in the beginning. There wasn't much research done about it. Not a lot of people knew how to handle it, how contagious it was, etc. So I think that once I started to see people ravaging the supermarkets, prepping to make sure they had all the supplies at home, making sure they had toilet paper, which was like an odd thing, paper towels, disinfectant wipes, Clorox, like all the things to make sure that you're staying safe was completely out of stock. And I think that's when I realized that this was much bigger than anything that anyone in our generation has ever experienced. And it was becoming a worldwide issue, obviously. Next person up is an incredible hairstylist and the most amazing friend and probably the nicest person that I know. He's based out of the UK and his name is Seeley.
Hi, my name's Seeley and I'm a freelance and celebrity hairstylist working out of the UK. I'm also the international creative director for Colour Wow. If you want to follow my journey along on social media, whether it be for personal or work, you can find me on Instagram under the name @Seeley. Whilst in quarantine, I've actually spent a lot of time on the internet getting re-inspired. I absolutely love YouTube. I'm such a visual learner, so with YouTube you can just see anybody and everybody do hair. Even people who are not hairstylists do great hair, so it's also great to get inspired by them. And even celebrity hairstylists and even brands do great content now on YouTube, so you can pick up everything and anything. Social media is obviously also great, like Instagram, because you can just connect with everybody and you can just share so many different tips, products, skills, techniques on basically the same look, and you both do it differently, so it's also great just to spend time and just reach out to them sort of people. That's what I've been doing in lockdown. Although it's very new, like for me, I'm not quite confident yet to do the whole TikTok thing, especially the dancers and everything. I've kind of been a bit quiet on social media. Not out of any reason, I just think I really want to find my voice and where I want to be on my social media platform. So I'm very private, to be honest with you, on social media. So I kind of think that it's kind of encouraged me to be a bit more vocal and just share a bit more of my personal life, and also the more behind the scenes of my job and how I get to these places and where I'm going. And I don't really share all that, so I think lockdown has kind of inspired me to do that as well, because I've seen a lot of people do it in lockdown and a lot of people have shared their personal stories and journeys. Kathleen Riley is the next hairstylist coming up, and it's such a pleasure to be able to introduce her. She does incredible hair, puts incredible content on social media, and just is an all-around incredible hairstylist, so I'm such a fan.
Hi, Main Addicts YouTube channel. This is Kathleen Riley, aka Kathleen here on Instagram,
and I'm going to talk to you today about quarantine, what I've been up to and how I've been kind of dealing with it, and just fill you guys in a little bit. So stay tuned. It's usually like a messy bun or like just a low ponytail. Or if I want to be really nice to myself, I will do a hair mask and just throw in a low bun and look a little bit more chic for when I'm sitting on the couch, but really not doing my hair too much, except when I do tutorials for you guys, which is like kind of a lot now, actually. I only have my hair done like this because I went on a date night for the first time since March. He only allowed me 2 or 3 times, and then he was over it. Like, okay, it's time, just let's call the barber. I have to say, barbering is like a whole other world. I thought watching YouTube videos would be enough, and absolutely not. But yeah, I think only a couple times, and then I had to give up my hopes and dreams of being a barber. Having a brand back you as a stylist and showing your work and tagging you and reposting you is like the best thing possible. And I know all stylists are very thankful and grateful when something like that happens. But we all just gotta keep our heads up. It's a tough time right now, but we'll get through it. Hopefully we can do this. And now I would love to introduce you guys another fellow Maine Addicts hairstylist, the amazingly talented Sabrina Porsche.
Hi guys, my name is Sabrina Porsche and I am a stylist with Maine Addicts. You can find me on Instagram at sabrina.porsche. I guess I have more time to do this is being in front of the camera because I'm not really working on as many clients. I want people to get to know who I am and see my work from a more personal level instead of just me, people popping up and I'm saying I'm doing this. People actually get to kind of see how I do it. I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials, so I think that would be fun. I have absolutely used quarantine to dabble with TikTok. I feel like because we are quarantining and social media just kind of hit a big boom because of so many people being home, I have definitely dabbled in TikTok. I've done some of the dances and recorded myself. And I've also put up a few hair tutorials on there. I've been in this industry for almost 20 years. So, I feel like there's always something new to learn. Of course, the industry is so different from when I first started. So I feel like this is the perfect time for me to start working on so many other things and just learning how to do other things, like doing like a really creative snatch pony, or learning how to perfect my waves, and just watching other tutorials and things of that nature. All right, guys, so I want to introduce to you an amazing hairstylist. His name is Ted Gibson.
Hi, my name is Ted Gibson, celebrity hairdresser and founder of Starring by Ted Gibson on La Brea, which includes product and also the first smart salon in the world. Fortunately, we didn't have to make major changes in our salon because our salon was already COVID safe and also the first smart salon in the world. We were already social distanced with our chairs, but what we call them are clouds. The clouds are 13 feet high by 8 feet long, 8.5 feet long, and 9 feet wide. So we were already social distanced from the beginning. The kind of advice I'm giving to my clients in between the salon being open and closed is to really do what you want. Like, you're not gonna screw it up, but I know that when you come back, we'll make a major change. What I think is really, really important is to make sure that each guest that comes back into the salon has a new change, because she's worth it. I believe as a creative, it's always important for me to be creating all the time. And one of the things during this pandemic, which I think was really important and actually kind of strange that there wasn't really much support for the hairdresser and the salon owner. So Jason Bakke and I decided to come up with a really great idea called the Worth Up Foundation. The Worth Up Foundation is a nonprofit that will be able to help beauty entrepreneurs be their best. So what I mean is that we will be mentoring hairdressers and salon owners. We also will help with funding. We also will help to guide them so that they can create salons, so they can create product, so they can create the best things imaginable for themselves, because the future is bright. During this time of the salon being closed down, I have been back on set. It's really kind of crazy, the amount of measures that we have to do on set, but also I'm used to it because I've done it in the salon. So one of the things is masks are mandatory. Also a shield is mandatory. And on set, I have experienced that we have to wear gloves, but it doesn't matter to me. Whatever it takes in order to keep my client and celebrity safe, and then also me safe as well. Product sales have been fantastic. We have one product called Shooting Star Texture Meringue. It is the only product that we have at the moment. What's great about Shooting Star Texture Meringue is that it's in between a mousse and a foam. It's really sexy. You can use it on wet hair, you can use it on dry hair, and I've used it on every celebrity red carpet for the last 2 years. So if you go to my Instagram, @TedGibson, you'll be able to see every red carpet that I've used Shooting Star Texture Meringue on. And also I've used it on Starring Editorial. You'll see that as well. If you want to purchase it, you go to amazon.com/TedGibson. Shooting Star Texture Meringue. It's gonna change your life, baby.